Hey, this is Amber. We are talking about all things the challenge on Zach Nichols' podcast, so tune in.
Ready to go?
If you say so, I'm ready to go. I'm super excited.
I think first things first, we got to welcome Amber. You're going to have to help me with your last name.
Okay.
Challenge champion, all-star. Welcome to the show.
There she is.
But no, how is the official pronunciation of your last name?
Borzotra. Just how it looks.
Borzotra.
Borzotra.
Is that Polish?
No, I actually don't know what it is. I heard it's Italian, but I'm like, I don't know.
Borzotra.
Yeah, that sounds Italian. You're right. I feel like an idiot now.
Once you win one of these, it's Borzotra.
Borzotra.
We have wait. You won your rookie season, right?
Yeah.
We have something in common.
Oh, round of applause for the rookie champ. Rookie champ. So
but you know what the problem with that is?
What's that?
You probably got done with that and you're like, I'm just gonna win like 5 or 6 more of these.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I thought.
Seems like it. Yeah, you'll get there. If you get there, you can.
Well, that's what I felt like after I won one. I was like, dude, I'm just gonna continue to win these and never get a job. And then I lost the next 12 I did.
So did you leave that first one thinking that? Did you think I'm gonna be her for as long as I do this thing, or how did you feel winning your rookie season?
Honestly, I packed enough to just be there for like a week, 2.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm going to this. I already know I'm going to be out early. So winning my rookie season was just like life changing. I, had moved back home because of the pandemic, had no job, was living, back with my mom. So I was like, wow. And like probably like 4 weeks after I moved home, I got an email for the challenge. I was like, what is this? Like, I didn't even know if it was real. I was like, let me just.
Yeah, you thought it was like some spam,
Yeah.
some phishing bullshit.
Yeah, exactly. And so it was like the perfect time to go because I needed the money.
Mm-hmm.
And I ended up winning, which was insane. Like, I did not expect that, but I knew if I can get to the final, like, because I wasn't working out all season. I didn't do anything. I ate. Like,
it was Iceland, right?
Chilled, yeah,
I'm jealous.
Beautiful.
Iceland is like the one location I've always wanted to go to, and I haven't gotten to. So
no intimidation. Like, as an athlete, how confident are you going into this thing, or did you not even think about it? You're like, I've done a TV show before.
No, I was not. Like, I've done a TV show before, but it's so different on Big Brother. Like, we have Big Brother. You don't have cameras in your face. You're kind of just freely living.
They're all on the walls, right?
Yeah, it's all behind walls.
Crazy. There's no team that ever comes in.
No, not even when you go to the backyard for the games, like for the challenges. It's no one's out there. They explain it through like you're just like, where's that voice coming
like the
from?
PA in school? Like
yeah. Like,
I thought so. I always figured like there were cameras all over the place, but I also thought like at least for like nominations and stuff like that, they brought in a camera crew and stuff.
No. It's all behind, the walls. So,
that changes the social dynamic for sure.
Yeah, it was always so. When my first season, that was one thing. It took a minute for me to warm up with like a camera being
like four other people in the room that no one knows are in there. But it's crazy because when I first started, there was like they were a lot more strict on like don't address the camera people. But like nowadays, at least by the time I was done, like they'd be sometimes part of it, or they'd be like, hey, go have that conversation again, and you'd get to know them really well, and it's like almost kind of.
It's nice.
Yeah, it's nice.
I love to like get away from everyone else that I, in the moment, cannot stand, and go have a conversation with a cameraman or something. So.
You get to know them. I mean, you're spending
you miss them after a
yeah,
while.
yeah. Think about it too. Like a lot of people, like for example, like Johnny and CT, like you're doing 20 plus seasons with these people. Times that by 10 weeks. It's a lot of weeks to have somebody in a room with you while you're living your life.
A lot of history.
You get pretty close to them, I would say. I know that.
I want to take a step back. I want to talk about these accolades. I just want to make sure that we give this beautiful champion the respect she deserves on all fronts. 5 challenge seasons, 3 flagship world championship. She was invited to world championship. Round of applause for the world championship invite. Championship. Multiple hundreds of thousands of dollars won, $455 to be exact. Elimination record in the positive, 5-3. And then from Big Brother, the first Big Brother winner ever. Isn't that wild?
The first person to win the challenge from Big Brother.
From Big Brother.
Okay, yeah. I was like, you didn't win your season.
No.
No.
Yeah. But the first bit, so, something that
is huge.
Think about it.
We hated you guys for so long. Big Brother people.
Yeah, so you hated us for a while.
So I'm the biggest hater for rookies. Like it takes me like several seasons to be like, all right, they're cool. Like
oh yeah, I knew you had it out for me one time. I saw Twitter, a little
hell
tweet you
yeah.
did. I was like, what the is this?
Yeah.
And I was like,
Of course, I have.
He's a hater. He's a known hater.
And I'll admit it. And then after like a couple seasons, I'm like, okay, like then you see like you kind of get ganged up against like with the Big Brother people, and then you're like that, like I'm watching the show, I'm like, okay, like all right, and then you win, you're like, damn, like, but no, for real, I always hate on the new people. I hated on my own wife because she was from like they brought them in separate from us on X's too. I'm like, she was on a Real World season, but she came in with Are You the One people. I'm like, who are these losers?
They don't belong to be here. But then here come the Big Brother people.
Oh, that pissed me off. Who was the first? Was it Natalie and Victor?
Pauly? No.
Vendettas.
Oh, right.
No, Pauly. It was Pauly because Vendettas was before Final Reckoning. So Natalie, Negrati, and Victor were on.
Did Josh was on that season? Or
Josh didn't come until War of the Worlds 1.
Got it.
I barely talked to Josh's rookie season.
Yeah.
Like, I don't talk to rookies. I
He's so intimidating.
I vote them in. Well, because it's like a free week. You know what I'm saying? Like when there's new people. That's why I didn't talk to Big T. I'm like, you're gonna be gone.
Yeah,
for like
so
4 days.
Big T.
And then we get to know you.
Big T, I'm sure you got to know her a little bit on your season, but she didn't want to do our show because she said that Zach was a little dismissive of her in their early years.
Was.
Oh, Zach.
But she also stole my slides at the pool.
Oh, you're not the only one that she still slides from.
Exactly.
Okay.
that's
You have a
known
slide
thing.
story?
Well, so I was the first. We already told this story, but essentially, like, I'm very like type A, like this is my space or whatever. So like when I go into the pool, like folded towel, like slide, like it wasn't like I just kicked them off like Kyle will, you know how Kyle just lives throughout the house. And all of a sudden I get out of the pool, I'm like, where the hell are my slides? And I refuse to walk anywhere barefoot. Like I hate it, you know? And I'm like, what the hell? Well, Big T just thought she would throw them on and live in them.
How does it feel to know you're not special? Other people get their shit stolen.
A lot
too.
better.
It does.
A lot better.
Her feet are so tiny too.
So she grabbed a size 12. Yeah, like, what are you
Her
doing?
toes are like curling on the front.
I was like, what's going on? So yeah, no, I'm very dismissive of rookies. So that's true.
So let's start from the beginning. How did you end up on TV in general?
Oh my goodness. So Big Brother. I actually wasn't even looking to go for the audition. So I moved to Los Angeles. I was kind of sleeping on a couch.
You're gonna be famous.
Working at a bar.
Yep.
You know,
The
that
dream.
kind of thing. Yeah. So I just went out there to live. I was just like, okay, enough of Tennessee. It's just like the same thing, you know. So I went out there after like 4 months of sleeping on a friend's couch that I had met there. It was to the point sometimes where I was like in the gym, like showering. Like I was trying to figure life out.
You were grinding.
Yeah, I saved up enough. I had a little bug. I sold it and saved up enough working to get a place finally. So I was like, cool. I went to go find this place and could not find it and came across an audition. Someone was like, are you lost? Are you looking for audition? I was like, what audition?
Like,
and they're like, Big Brother. So they're like, you might as well like audition. You're here. So I was like, cool. I auditioned and I got a call back and I ended up on Big Brother. So
those are the type of people they want, though.
it
Yeah.
was just so random. It was like I was just walking down the street and
Yeah.
that was it.
So one of the things I love to ask people that are on Big Brother or they made it on the real world is like, how did it feel to be literally 1 in a million choice? Because so many people apply to something like this and they tell you that you're one of the special 6 or 8 or 9 or 12. I don't know how many people go on, 14?
For me, it was the real world, so I think it was 7 or 8. But
Okay.
for Big Brother, it's like what, 16 people?
Yeah, 16.
I mean,
Yeah.
same odds.
Yeah.
Numbers.
Yeah, no.
Well,
great.
wait, less than a decimal point.
How did it feel? Like,
Honestly, it felt great for me. I was like, dang, I'm looking for a place to live. I don't have to spend any money right now. I can go get fed, not pay rent. I was living on cloud nine.
Oh yeah, because you never found your place.
No, I didn't even go. After that, I was like, I don't
Oh,
end
right.
up not needing. So like, let me sleep in my car a little bit longer. Let me sleep on the couch, whatever. And hopefully I get on the show. And I did. Of course, I did not win that because of some guy that wanted me to like
Yeah,
him. And I didn't like
he was
him.
aggressive.
so you've seen her season?
Yep, that was one of the seasons that I watched.
Okay.
Yeah.
What did you think about her performance on Big Brother?
I mean, like she said, she kind of got railroaded by a guy. Like he made
By a
up-
weirdo?
Yeah, he made up a bunch of stuff about her and got her evicted.
Turned the whole house against
Yeah,
me.
turned the whole house
So-
because he thought they were like dating. It was kind of weird watching. I'm like, oh, that's weird.
So this guy or whatever
Mhm.
kind of has it out for you. Why do you think you got casted or called for the challenge or emailed, I should say?
I don't know. They saw something in me. I needed a second chance or something, but I don't know. I think that for me, I'm honestly the most emotional, like
Definitely. can tell
ball
that.
of
Yeah. You
of a
can.
human. I feel everything. I'm very intense and passionate and all that. And I think that I'm just, because I'm that character, you know what I mean? It's like, wow, what are we gonna get from you? But it was me again, like Hannah is on the challenge. Usually me against the house, and that's how it was on Big Brother. And it was like, it was a lot. I don't know why I got the call, but I'm very happy. Again, it has changed my life.
Well, I know from the fan perspective, and for me as a fan, like you are a fan favorite. So many of the DMs came flooded in. Queen, love her, obsessed with her whenever we posted that you were coming in. So let me ask you this. How do you feel you've been received by the fans, and has that changed since the start of your challenge career till now?
Oh my God.
Challenge fans can be brutal.
I love the fans. I don't have a lot.
That concludes the free preview of the Zach Nichols podcast.
So go to Patreon and subscribe to see the rest of the shit that we talk.
Go do it now.